Hey kindergarten, it's Miss Rice here for day 4 of our weather lesson for science. And before we get started on today's lesson, let's go ahead and do our observation of our weather so that we can get it documented on our calendar. I don't know if you went outside today and looked already. If not, you can pause this video and go outside and look around at the weather and the clouds. And if not, that's fine. When this video is over, you can go out and look. Let's go ahead and look together. What do you see up in the sky? I see the sun, and I see a few clouds, and I think I see a couple of different types of clouds up there. What do you think? So today's weather, would you say that it is rainy? Nah, I haven't seen any rain today. Would you say it was stormy? Nope, no storms today. How about partly cloudy? What do you think? Nope, not partly cloudy either. I agree. I think it's a sunny day. And also, look at my hair blowing and listen. Can you hear the wind? Do you feel the wind blowing on your face? See, you just go outside and stand and let the wind hit your face. So for me today, and Paisley's helping, on our calendar, if you can see here, I've put a sun and I've done some squiggly marks to make it look like it's windy. So we've had a sunny day, a rainy day, a partly cloudy day, and a very sunny and windy day. So now we'll continue. I want you over the weekend to go out and go ahead and mark your calendar, and Miss Rice will do the same thing. And Monday, well, actually Tuesday, because there's a surprise for you guys. There's no school tomorrow, Friday, or Monday for you for the Easter holiday, so you have a 4-day weekend. So Tuesday, when we come back together, I will show you my observations over the weekend, and we can talk about that and start our new lesson. Alright, so our lesson today we're going to do is we're going to continue talking about our clouds, but we're going to do a fun art activity at the end of our lesson today. And to start off, I want to just kind of review what we talked about yesterday. And if you can see my chart here, we've got 3 types of clouds. We've got the cumulus clouds, remember? Those are the white, fluffy clouds that look like cotton candy, and it means that good weather's on its way. Then we have the cirrus clouds. Those are those wispy, pretty ones that float in the sky all by themselves. And then we've got the stratus. I don't know if you can see that. And we got the stratus cloud. Those are the ones that look like layers of blankets in the air. They are gray, and usually we see those on cloudy days when it's raining. There's also one more cloud I want to talk to you about that we talked about yesterday, if I can get this to turn, is the cumulonimbus cloud. Remember the thunderstorm cloud? The ones that we heard last night. I don't know if you heard the storm last night, but there was a storm that came through. And if we could have seen the clouds, these were the clouds that we would have seen. And remember, those are the clouds that are bigger. They're like the cumulus clouds, but they get a lot bigger and they're gray, and they bring along the thunderstorms. So let's kind of look up in the sky, because I want to see real quick. I see some of the cirrus clouds. Let's look and see if you can see them behind me here. Do you see up in there the little clouds that are just wisping and flying away all by them little selves? Those are the cirrus clouds. Let's walk out here and see. Oh, I don't see any. Oh, there's some. There's some cumulus clouds. And I'm really glad we don't see any cumulonimbus clouds or any of the stratus clouds today. It's a very pretty day out here, plus the wind. So I'm going to read us a story, and I'm going to see if Paisley will come and help us with the book. Paisley, can you see it? If it looked like spilt milk. And this book is by It Looked Like Spilt Milk is the title, and it's by Charles G. Shaw. Charles G. Shaw, what's he do? Remember, he is the, what's he called? The author, that's right, he's the author. All right, we're going to turn to the first page, which is the title page. It tells us all about this copyright. All right. Sometimes it looked like spilt milk, but it wasn't spilt milk. It's this big old blob. Sometimes it looked like a rabbit, but it wasn't a rabbit. Look. Sometimes it looked like a bird, but it wasn't a bird. Sometimes it looked like a tree, but it wasn't a tree. Sometimes it looked like an ice cream cone, but it wasn't an ice cream cone. Sometimes it looked like a flower, but it wasn't a flower. Sometimes it looked like a pig, but it wasn't a pig. Sometimes it looked like a birthday cake, but it wasn't a birthday cake. Sometimes it looked like a sheep, but it wasn't a sheep. Sometimes it looked like a great horned owl, but it wasn't a horned owl. Sometimes it looked like a mitten, but it wasn't a mitten. That makes me think of the story we read, The Mitten, when the boy lost his mitten in the snow. Sometimes it looked like a squirrel, but it wasn't a squirrel. Sometimes it looked like an angel, but it wasn't an angel. Sometimes it looked like spilt milk, but it wasn't spilt milk. It was just a cloud in the sky. The end. So that book is kind of like what Miss Rice had asked you to do yesterday, is to go out and do some cloud watching and see what you could see. Did you guys go out and look? Did you see some dogs? Did you see maybe an ice cream cone like in the book? Or did you see flowers? Let me see, maybe a dinosaur for Weston. He loves dinosaurs. And maybe a bulldozer. Dallas loves bulldozers. So I'm curious to read your writing journal about what you saw and what you made out of the clouds. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do an art activity. And for this activity, if Paisley will hand me our supplies, I'll show you what we need. All we need is, you can use some white glue, or if you don't have glue, maybe some white shaving cream and some glue and mix it together to make it kind of thick. You're going to need a Q-tip, and you're going to need a pen, excuse me, a pencil or a marker. It doesn't matter, just something to draw a shape, and a piece of construction paper. So I'm going to let Paisley demonstrate for us. We've got our paper, and she's going to draw a picture. It doesn't have to be, it can be whatever you want. Just make a shape that makes you think of something. You can draw a shape of a dinosaur, you can draw a shape of a rabbit. It looks like she's drawing a flower. And once you get that shape drawn, you're going to take and have your mom or somebody to put a blob of your paint or your shaving cream and glue mixed together, and you're just going to take and you're going to use your Q-tip and you're going to paint your picture. She might want to do it with two and spread it all out. And when she gets done, it's going to be a cloud.
That looks like something.
That does. And while she's working on that, I have already done one for you. And of course, you know, Miss Rice loves the beach. So I made, what do you think that is? What do you think? You're right, a palm tree. And when you get done with that, I want you to get a piece of white paper, and like in the book it said sometimes it looks like, but it isn't. You're going to write this sentence. Sometimes it looks like a, and I wrote palm tree, but it wasn't a palm tree. And you're going to write that sentence, and you're going to put in what your picture was. And when you're done, you're going to take your picture and you're going to put it to the bottom of it like this. And you're going to keep this for when we come back to school, so that Miss Rice or Miss Ingram or Miss Duncan can put them out in the hallway to show about our clouds that we learned. Let's check in on Paisley. Look, she's still painting away. And I'll put the sentence back up in just a second before I turn the video off, so that you can have time to write down your sentence at the end. There's also another little activity that I want to show you that you could do that is fun. And it is made with cotton. And you can do this with any color paper. I've done with the black paper. If you can see, let's see, can you see this? I just took cotton balls and made the cumulus clouds, the stratus clouds, and made some cirrus clouds just floating around.
And that's why you need some glue.
And you'll have to have glue for that to glue it to your paper, that's right. So, those are some fun little activities that you can do with your mom or dad or sister or brother, anyone that was wanting to help. And once you get your project done, if you want, have your mom and dad take a picture and send it to me. Or send it to Miss Duncan or Miss Ingram, and they'll get it to me. I would love to see your artwork. We're excited to learn about clouds. It's one of my favorite things to do, is just lay and think about all those clouds and how they move and what they look like. And there's Paisley still working hard on her project. Alright guys, so I hope you have fun with your little art activity. And here is the sentence again. I'll put it up and let you look at it and give you a chance to get it wrote down. Remember, if you didn't write in your journal yesterday about what you saw, don't forget to be writing and drawing your picture for me. Alright guys, I hope y'all have a wonderful 4-day off. Enjoy your time outside and play. Look at the sun, and look at the clouds. Sorry. And just have fun.